What's good? What's good? Happy Sunday to everybody. Earz to the streets back in your area. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. It's time to get into the content, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up on your busy Sunday. So, during my busy week, man, I definitely wanted to make time to get in here and get us a good old live in and give y'all something to laugh at and have something to react to all together. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long today with an intro. We're gonna get straight into the content. What's good, Moni Mo? What's good, Lovelace? What's good, Jamel Fareed? What's good, everybody that was in here a little early and wait for me? I'm sorry I had to push it back a couple of times. What's good, G Mama Body, Helima, Just Jay? So we're gonna get into the show. Everybody that can't catch the live, they'll have to catch the replay. Now today's little breakdown, it kind of got a theme to it, man. You know, they've been talking a lot about black fatigue lately, and I'm gonna show you what black fatigue leads to a lot of the times, especially, you know, nowadays. You have a lot of people that don't have home training and they move into neighborhoods where people don't think they belong. Now, whether you feel like those people are racist or those people genuinely have a right to not want people who like to disturb the peace in their neighborhood. So y'all, we got 3 videos that I'm gonna show you an example of some unruly neighbors, and it happened to be a color borderline that, you know, that makes the difference in between them, because some of these white folks, they don't want y'all niggas. Yeah, y'all niggas in their neighborhood. They don't mind the black people. It's y'all niggas that they don't like. So without further ado, man, let's get into the content. So first video we got here, I'ma just let y'all see, because y'all ain't gonna believe me if I just tell you. Hold on 1 second. Everything being ordered until I start the live, then all of a sudden everything's all out of sync. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. Let's go. So let me put my picture over here. All right, let's go, y'all. So here got our first breakdown.
You pay rent, you don't own I own all this property. All right, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Whoa, 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 what's going on?
On June 22nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to a dispute between neighbors.
Damn, what the fuck just happened? Hold up, y'all, my bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's go.
Hello. You having issues with your neighbor?
Yeah, what make it so bad?
Damn it, why the fuck this keep doing this? All right, y'all, hold up.
I'm a little pissed off. Because he went over there starting with them first, and the police came. Nobody came over here, knocked on this door.
Was that
Nobody
the one
asked
earlier?
anything. And 5 minutes later, he back here busting out windows.
You pay rent. You don't own. I own all this property.
All right, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on?
On June 22nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to a dispute between neighbors.
I'm gonna have to do it like
Hello.
this, y'all.
You having issues with
I'm
your...
gonna have to do it
You
like
pay
this.
rent. You don't own. I own all this property.
All right, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on?
On June 22nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood.
All right, I finally got it right, y'all. Sorry about that, man. You know, sometimes OBS be tripping or whatever on me. So we got this first white dude right here, and he's staying in the neighborhood, and this caught my attention because it's not too far where I'm from right now. So this is in Ohio, where, you know, this white dude, he owns property in the neighborhood, but he got some black neighbors. So let's see how this go.
In response to a dispute between neighbors.
Hello. You having issues with your neighbor?
Yeah, but make it so bad, I'm a little pissed off. Because he went over there starting with them first, and the police came. Nobody came over here, knocked on this door.
Was that
Nobody
the one
asked
earlier?
anything. And 5 minutes later, he back here busting out windows. Now, mind you, we don't know from me to them. We all don't know what the his problem is. He just came out acting crazy. He threatened her. She called the police. They came. They talked to her for 5 seconds and pulled off. 10 minutes later, as we're standing there, they like, there he is right there, and we heard smash. He smashed 2 windows.
Okay. How did that one get smashed?
You gotta ask him. Something wrong with
See, he would have got his ass smashed on sight. They would have been calling the police because we would have been smashing him on sight.
the dude right now. You don't know. Like everybody's in the house. It's hot. I'm just so confused at how the police came the first time and ain't nobody do nothing. Gave me the opportunity to smash windows. Hey, the police first. I'm not serious. What's the problem? What's going on? What's going on? Now it's serious. What's going on? It's just here.
What's going on? Y'all, this about to get real ugly, so y'all put on your seatbelt, man. If you are sensitive, you might want to, you know, come back.
Now, mind you, when they came, they never came and knocked on the man's door. They never came and talked to him. They left in literally 5 minutes, and 10 minutes later, he's out here busting out windows. That kind of thing.
No reason. And they just was the one that see him do it.
Yeah, they said they like he went back to his house.
Because he did nothing illegal. Because he did nothing illegal when we were out here.
What was it that happened?
So he was yelling at them, went over to like their the sidewalk and was just like spitting and just like throwing racial slurs at them. Like if he comes out, there was a car here, like a sedan. You guys not here? Oh.
All right, 1 minute. I don't see. Can you take a look at their house? They're saying that they have busted windows. I didn't see any.
They said a car.
Oh, I thought it was house.
What car was he busting out?
I didn't see him through his neck.
Oh, this SUV? Whose car is that?
Both of the people that's on this porch.
Okay.
The hell the problem is?
Oh, and that one.
Damn, this nigga went through and bust all their car windows. Hell nah. Look at that shit. What? God damn. Look at that shit there. But that nigga threw a big boy brick. He threw a brick through this one.
None. We don't even deal with each other. And you look, he's right here.
I know he's not opening the door.
550-945, a black GMC SUV.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's going on?
So I just got home.
But do you want to talk? Do you want to talk inside so they don't have to hear everything that's going on?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
So
what's going on?
So I just got home. The guy on the left has a 9mm. He had rubber gloves on, had a silencer on it. You can see the bullet hole through there. I don't know what's going on.
You can see the bullet hole. So he shot at you?
So
okay, can you show me inside? Because if there's a bullet hole, then I need to see that.
I don't.
Oh yeah, everybody pressing charges.
Yeah, I'm pressing charges too.
Oh what?
Nah, don't try to change the subject. Hey, y'all notice what he just did? You just said that the man shot it. Excuse me, y'all. You just said that the man shot in your window. Show the people the proof. You got real fidgety.
Can you show me inside? Because if there's a bullet hole, then I need to see that.
I don't.
What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm pressing charges too.
Oh what?
Read a book, you. Read a book. Why are you pulling guns out? Why are you violence?
Can you show me where this bullet hole is?
I don't think I want you in my house. I don't trust local police officers.
Then you can't say that my house got shot if I only have that. There's a hole in the window. It's not a bullet hole.
Let me double check.
I have to see the actual end hole.
You have no permission to enter my house.
Okay. All right. Well.
He said, let me double check. Hold on. You said the man shot in your window. Now you don't want the police to come in your house, but this boy got some dope in there.
Whose zero emission car is it? That's yours? Okay.
In the house,
The GMC?
yes. That's
Okay. But then this, I think it's a Nissan? This Nissan's hers or?
that's hers.
Okay.
Me and my husband wasn't even here.
Okay.
The woman right
So
there.
what happened
with
today?
the sports bra.
What happened today?
I just got home in my house and my window busted out. I came outside to see what was going on, and they pulled a pistol on me in my driveway. This is private property. All of this, these cars, there was 3 cars there. They're not supposed to be on my property.
What broke your window?
So that's what it is.
Can I look or no?
I don't think there's a bullet hole. I don't
Okay,
know.
but what broke your window? Because if it came from out.
How you say you don't think it was a bullet hole, but you just told the man got a 9mm, he got a silencer, all that type of shit. Trying to get the man searched. See, this is what happens when you call the police first. Now, if he would have called the police, everything he would have said would have, you know, they would have had to follow up on. But the fact that they called the police.
Outside, it'd be inside your house.
I don't know.
So can I look?
You can enter the foyer, no other room.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, somebody definitely bust that man window.
I'm gonna put a restraining order on everyone in that household as well. I don't feel safe, so, and I'm not doing protective custody or anything like that because no.
There's a rock right there.
Okay, so
So there's a rock. Somebody threw a rock through that man's window. But see, you got these niggas over here trying to play innocent and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all threw a rock through that man's window. Then you get mad when he go back there and bust up y'all shit.
assuming that rock is not normally inside?
No, it's not.
Okay, so they threw a rock through your window.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have cameras out here?
I do not.
Watch them, bust the windows out.
I'm getting ready to go get the guy.
What's that?
Actually, watch.
Our
I'm getting ready to go
neighbor's
get the
sitting here,
neighbor.
bust the
Is he
windows
up here?
out.
Yes, he lives up
Okay.
He's seen do it.
Okay.
Which is weird, because we have no problem with this man. I don't understand what the point of that was.
I need all
Y'all bust that man window out.
these vehicles off my
Well, not y'all. Probably them kids.
premises.
Then you asked! You don't go busting windows! What the hell wrong with
Why
you?
are you irate? You seem like you need mental health assistance. You okay?
You need mental health assistance!
Okay. Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Black Lives Matter, man.
I get that.
Yep. Black Panthers too, right, buddies?
I get you. It's rightfully so. Rightfully so.
You need mental help, bro.
I just don't want anything to escalate from here. Is all I'm saying. Okay.
It's not.
You need mental help.
I got you.
They was called over there first.
Yeah.
He started with them, just out the blue, went over there throwing racial slurs at them.
Has he been an issue before?
No!
Okay.
He come over here from time to time. He sent him reports with us. We just fed him a couple of days ago. That's why we have no understanding where the hell that came from. Like, there's no problem.
These people are angry and irate. What am I supposed to do?
People are allowed to be angry and irate. They're on their own property. They're allowed to be. Give me 1 minute.
All you gotta do is ask. You don't bust windows out.
Nope, you failed. You guys big lose.
Our landlord had told him. He asked him if it was okay if our cars parked.
I never spoke to your landlord. Nope, never spoke to your landlord. Nope. I want a restraining order on all of these people immediately.
We don't do restraining orders.
Do you guys know what your property line is by chance? I know obviously the driveway up to a certain point.
Yeah, listen, to be honest with you, I would say from where the line ends, right here.
Yeah, that would be my guess for it.
So, even though the car is on her property, he could have came and knocked on the door.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like, really, sir? There was no reason. The brick is still there. There was no reason for him, because this car is not even on his property.
Do you know what happened to his window? Because there's a rock inside.
Me and my husband wasn't even here. My kids, we went to go stay.
See, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Somebody did throw a rock through that man's window. Now, I'm not saying it's justified for him to come and bust all the windows back there, but obviously y'all fucking with that man.
Night with our kids last night.
You're still
He
confused
came back
For what?
busting windows.
about his behavior?
No, so we're just trying to get everything situated
All
before
facts,
we, exactly. So we're just trying to get like everything before we do any action at this point.
Okay.
So like I'm trying to gather information from everyone. Like I got pictures of all the cars and stuff.
So this is more investigative period?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
How did the bricks end up on?
Mental health officer. Thank you very much.
How did their windows end up getting broken?
I have no idea. That's what I don't know what's going on. There's windows broken out.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows broken out.
Well, he damn sure know how to play stupid. Boy, you know you broke the windows. But if you can't prove that man broke those windows, just like he can't prove that y'all threw that rock through his window. But it's about to get a little, you know, disrespectful.
What's the first one?
All right.
I'm in my own house, my own walls.
You pay rent. You don't own shit. I own all this property.
That's how them white folks feel, man. He over there talking shit. He don't own shit.
Okay. Where's rubber gloves, boy? Losers. Fucking gang member losers. Look at my gang. Look at my gang.
Hey, y'all heard the police. Police are, ain't your gang, man. What the fuck? But that's how he look at it. Look at my gang. I got the police on my side. He think he got the police on his side.
Look at my gang. Look at my gang. Now you're all crazy. I'm not even Germany. Read a book. That's a hard argument, buddy. Offensive, isn't it? Really rude.
Oh my God! I'm gonna break their own windows. Oh my God! We don't have insurance. You know they're the black folks. What? EBT? Oh my God! Medical? Come here? Oh my God!
Man, these niggas over here losing their damn mind. Come on now.
Says the Black Lives Matter. Go riot real quick. Go riot about it. Go riot real quick. Go be a loser in history again.
He's a racist.
That's not right. That's a fact. That's a domestic terrorist organization. Why are you guys slamming shit around?
See, he just trying to gaslight him at this point.
Get that girl's fact. That's a fact.
You're a bitch now.
Still.
Not worth my time, man.
So all black
Don't be angry, man.
So all black people got a right.
Don't be angry, man.
You don't want to be recorded.
He's a public servant. It's his job.
You're passive recorded.
Yes. You're a public servant.
I'm recording everything, dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's on his own property.
Okay. I'm history, boy.
You're a peon.
He's ignorant though, so
Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy says I'm ignorant now.
can't fix ignorance.
You're a maggot.
Oh, real
You're a
powerful.
maggot, motherfucker.
Cool, fat boy. Nice gang. Nice tattoo you got there? Let me get a cigarette, you cancer.
Cancer. Look. Teabag, baby. Baby.
You look like a big old piece of shit right now.
You are. You smell like a bacteria, dude.
Say what? What? But he got my dog so mad, he done started talking like a white boy. He think the only how he gonna hurt his feelings is talking like a white boy. Listen to what he's saying over there. My boy is out his body right now.
Real powerful. Cool, fat boy. Nice gang. Nice tattoo you got there. Let me get a cigarette, you cancer.
Cancer. Look. Teabag, baby. Baby.
You look like a big old piece of shit right now.
You are. You smell like a bacteria, dude. You call me a black white man, all right?
Go riot, man. Go make your point. Go stick up for your gang members.
As you can see, the officer is black too. Yeah, as you can see, the officer is black. So imagine how he feel hearing this motherfucker up here saying all kind of niggas and all that.
For your gang members.
So all black people are gang members?
Obviously not. There's some really good people who can read books. Look, here's a nice black man doing his job.
He wear blue.
What? Say what now? And then this dumbass nigga over here talking about he wear blue. Like you can't acknowledge that it is a black man doing his job. But, you know, for him, you know, he did point out something that is, you know, it's a fact. This nigga over here arguing about some dumb shit. What you arguing for still, bro?
So all black people are gang members?
Obviously not. There's some really good people who can read books. Look, here's a nice black man doing his job.
He wear blue.
I thought you felt that way about us until you started busting windows.
I never busted a window. Why is my window busted out and cars on my property that... No, I never busted a window. I just got home. Nope. You're a loser. The cops know it. All they have to do is look at you and go, oh, you're a bunch of losers. No, because you're lowlifes. Where's your rubber plastic gloves and your 9mm now?
The man that makes $1,200 a week wins CDLs. Take your kids pay bills. Ain't that great?
Pay child support, boys.
I'm a loser.
He just talking.
What?
He came over here being cool.
Hey, y'all, they bleeping out the really explicit language that he using. But you can imagine how this black man feel. Him over there, you know, talking like that.
And I understand.
It's all live on the internet, baby.
You
all live on the internet.
mentally wrong.
That's the problem. That right there says that he just hit the nail.
Mentally wrong with you. Something mentally wrong with you.
Yeah, he got quiet. My electric on.
Gentlemen, these vehicles need to be off my property. Vehicles need to be off my property.
Before I got the motherfucker. I counted my cheese. I counted my cheese before I got the motherfucking.
Shout out to Steady Grinding for donating and helping out towards the challenge. I don't know if the challenge be helping. I mean, be keeping count. But shout out to the goal. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying these wild ass people, man. I'm trying to find out who really in the wrong because somebody did bust out this man window. You know what I'm saying? So while they over there trying to play victim and, you know what I'm saying, do all this, you know, oh, you racist and all that, man, somebody bust out that man window. So you saying that you don't know why this man bust out y'all window, you know, even so if he, my thing is, if he was a black person, y'all niggas would have went straight to his ass. You probably wouldn't even call the police because you wouldn't have been wanted to be labeled a snitch. Y'all niggas probably would have done crashed out if it was a nigga, but when it's police, I mean, when it's the white man, y'all niggas y'all extra careful. But y'all doing it the right way, though. I agree there.
Immediately. Trust that.
Yeah, you hear him? Right? He's been doing this all day. He started and brought it this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And that's why I'm so pissed because they called the police first.
I understand. So just
And nobody did anything.
listen to me. So when we came over here, we did come. But at the time, he didn't enter the property. He's allowed to say what he wants. We don't have proof of him doing anything or saying anything. So that's why we didn't come over here and knock on the door.
And then like 10 minutes later, he busting out windows.
Y'all hear him still? He's still back there egging them on. He feel like the police on his side, so he just feel like he just say whatever he want to.
Yo, Bubba, what's that star?
And we ain't had shit to do with it.
But even if we came over here and talked to him, he could have been like, we didn't say, I didn't go over there.
It could have. I feel like maybe it could have prevented the window busting. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
You know,
that's $300, $400 for the truck.
because then he got to pay for it.
I understand.
Maybe if he got a talking to or something, I don't care.
Because I want
Just acknowledge the fact that his behavior is not okay. I felt like this could have went different.
I know.
And he have no reason to do that. Like I said, you come to this person with us quite often. If you wanted the shit moved out your driveway, then knock on the door and say that. You don't bust out windows.
But you busted out the window and even
And then you bust out a window that wasn't even on the property.
We gonna go to his claim and these motherfuckers.
So what we supposed to do? So we gotta figure out where to put our cars in case he decide to bust out some more windows.
Yeah, this is a sticky situation because the man's still living beside you. He done bust out your windows. Now, if you ain't got that extra kind of cash laying around, which I don't think they do, you know, how you gonna get to work and all that stuff like that? Then even when he do go to jail, you know how long it's gonna take you to get your money back?
Good black people, not low life.
Don't even entertain him. He's just trying to piss y'all off. That's what people need, that attention. They need that attention. Don't even give him the satisfaction. Don't even give him the satisfaction.
He's just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah, he just want a reaction.
You don't even got a f***ing job. How you gonna say?
Boy, he got bruh hot. Boy, he got bruh hot. Boy, he done got under bruh skin, bruh.
You ain't got no job.
Like, he came over here several times and said, yeah, we done set on point for me, he done fed him, we did everything, you know what I'm saying, thinking we were cool. Like, I have no understanding why you couldn't knock on the door if you had a problem. And then, how is that justifying you knocking out a window that ain't even on your property?
Yeah. And we wasn't even here.
They weren't even
We
here.
wasn't even here. My husband's car been parked up back there for days. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not even on his property.
Right, so therefore I press charges. I want to press charges.
Well, I wasn't even pressing charges.
Yeah.
So we was up here, and they seen him do it too.
Since neither neighbor had exterior cameras on their property, they spoke with multiple uninvolved neighbors to gather witness statements about the incident.
Hello. Hate that I already come back for this. Did you guys see what went on over there?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you see over?
They just walk over to knock on the door because the two lady came to ask me, you know, what was that? Because they were in the house. And I was like, I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm sitting right there. My nephews and nieces here, and all of a sudden throw out their racial slur and then cause, you know, Chinese go back to China. Mind you, we're not Chinese, we're Vietnamese. And I was like, you know what? And then he called me all this, so of course I got the F1 back at him. And
So it ain't just black people he don't like. He don't like nobody. He telling these folks to go back to China, and she like, shit, bitch, I'm Vietnamese. That's offensive.
when you guys came and everything, you guys left, the two lady came over because when he turned around, he told a 16-year-old in that house too to shut up YouTube, the B words. And so they came out and he was already inside the house. So when the ladies come and talk to me and told them the whole thing, and she was like, yeah, because I heard him was cussing. And she was like, I'm not even talking about us. I'm like, I don't know if he was to us and probably to one of your kids over there too. And so she came over, she knocked on the door, she said, hey, that's not good and all that. We saw all that, but he didn't come out. And so went around the house, their house, and they came back there and said, oh no, he smashed the windows of my sister and my brother's car. I'm like, why did he do that? He said, I don't know. And so she called her brother to come, and her brother came and knocked on the door, and he didn't come out or anything. And I don't know who called you guys after this, either him or them. I'm not sure. And then now all the racial slur.
Yeah. Did you see him break windows or anything?
Oh no, we saw him come out from the back when we hear like two big thuds, and when they went to check us broken.
So you saw him come out and then you heard the big?
Yeah, I saw him come out, and then while I was talking to the ladies here, and then that's when the lady was like, I think he came out, and then he ran back and said that they were after.
Okay.
See, the problem here is everybody say they heard it, but it's not like I think they did say somebody said they saw it, but everybody keep talking about they heard it. I ain't seen nobody say they saw it with their own 2 eyes.
Yeah, so you saw him come out of the house, heard the too loud,
back door.
and then you saw him go back inside? Okay. Okay.
I don't hear playing, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, he's gonna be a 13 if you want to make your way over there. Okay.
They done said he gonna be a 13. So we know the vocabulary now. They say you're gonna be a 13, you're going to jail.
Let me give you the report number. Alright, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Whoa, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hold on, what's going on? What's going on? Don't, hey, you know what?
Hey, look how the police played it so smooth. Because he knew if he would have told him he was going to jail, he probably was gonna buck out the gate. He said, "Hey, let me get a report number." And he walked right up to him.
Be a 13 if you want to make your way over there. Okay. Let me give you the report number. Alright, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Whoa, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hold on, what's going on? What's going on? Don't, hey, you're in my house. You can't have a warrant. Why are you in my house? Stop! Why are you in my house?
Put him against the wall.
No, don't hurt me, man. What are you guys doing? Why are you arrested? Stop! Why are you? You are under arrest. Stop fighting him.
You're under arrest.
I'm not doing anything. I didn't do anything.
Put your hands behind your back.
Give me your right arm.
Why am I under arrest? No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Why are you guys doing this? No, what are you doing?
Give me your...
Damn, you mean to tell me your own gang is arresting you? Boy, you were just so sure that the police was on your side.
right arm.
No, I didn't do anything. What are you guys doing?
Cannot get this.
What are you doing?
You got this one.
Here.
Oh, you want to give me a hand?
Yeah,
What are you
trying to
doing?
get this one.
Casey, what are you guys doing? You're in my house. You don't have a warrant. Get off of me. This is illegal. This isn't illegal. What are you doing? I didn't do anything.
There you go.
I didn't do anything. Why are you guys doing this? I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna get tased.
I didn't do anything.
Here's another unit.
31, he starts another unit.
I already got it. I already got it.
Give me your left arm right now.
What are you guys doing? Why are you guys?
Give me your other arm.
I'm on.
Give us your arm.
Give me your arm.
I can't move.
Give me your left arm.
I can't move.
You're about to get tased.
I can't move. Is this protective custody? What's going on?
You're under arrest.
Oh, hey, easy on the handcuffs, man.
What?
Well, if you listen.
Easy. Easy, fellas.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
Leave my phone here on my property.
Stand up.
Oh, protective custody, huh?
He got in his head that they taking him to protect the custody. They're acting like they're arresting him so they can protect him. Nah, sir, you're going to jail. And those neighbors that you was talking trash about, they gonna break in your house as soon as it turn nighttime. Yeah, they gonna steal everything in that motherfucker because it's gonna take you probably about 10, 12 hours to get out of jail. So yeah. They gonna see if you got enough to enough to recuperate some of that money that it's gonna cost for those windows. But I don't think he gonna get convicted, you know, because they'll really have to prove that he did it.
No weapons. Can I get my glasses?
Yeah, because that's definitely how I would have got my get back. Shit. I mean, I don't steal personally, but I know some niggas that steal real good. I'd have gave my little homies the green light. Say, hey, just let me get, you know what I'm saying? Just bring me, just show me what he got in there. I mean, you know what I mean? Boy, we would have robbed him clean that night, boy. I'm talking about, boy, his car would have came back on bricks. Yeah, boy, he wouldn't have had nothing in there. That good tire that we seen on the wall right there, that's gone. Oh, that gotta be at least $150. You know what I mean? He probably got some cash in there somewhere. He ain't want the police to come in there. He got some dope in there. Oh yeah. Got some tools in there.
They're in the foyer, they're on the floor. I need my glasses. Okay, right where Lorincz were? Yep, right there under the pink light. Okay, we'll make sure we got You leave my wallet here.
You want to stay here?
Yeah.
You a damn fool. You want your wallet to stay there? Your wallet ain't gonna be there when you get back.
I just need my keys. Wallet?
Salute, Mika. Salute, Mika. Now, this is just the first video, just the warm-up video. Just to show y'all that racial tension still happens.
I counted my cheese. I counted my cheese before I got the motherfucking plate. I counted my cheese. I counted my cheese before I got the motherfucking plate.
Shout out to Mika for always holding it down. But yeah, this the start video. Now, the next video is going to get a little bit more, you know, it's going to get a little bit more as we go.
It's on the car.
That's fit. Thank you, gentlemen. That was a little excessive.
You should have listened.
What am I under arrest for?
Haven't seen there, we'll explain it.
The man was charged with 2 counts of criminal damaging, as well as resisting arrest and obstructing official business. Share your thoughts.
Now, I don't really agree. I don't really agree to like I say, if nobody actually witnessed it or whatever, you know, I don't really agree that they should have, you know, charged that man because, you know, that you know, he can't really prove that he did that. But hey, at the same time, I think the police was more arresting him for all the racial slurs and stuff that he was saying, you know, in front of them. Now, this next woman, man, this is one of them neighbors from hell, man. I done seen these type of neighbors right here. You ever stayed in a neighborhood where, you know, you had one of those neighbors that, you know, she just observed everything? But have you ever lived next to some black people that just had so many people at the house where, you know, you can't help but notice everything? Let's check it out.
This neighbor finally get what she deserves.
Hello.
Hey, honey.
Hey, what's going on?
So me and my they were just out here doing bubbles.
Okay.
And my neighbor, she out every day. I called the police
her right
on
there
her.
sitting?
Yeah, she's sitting there with her camera.
Okay.
And she has cameras, so she I don't know if she watches, but she can pull that camera footage probably back up.
Okay.
She walked to that gate and sprayed bear mace or whatever at me and my and it's like if you walk probably that way you can still smell it because it got in my into my chest or whatever. But then she walked back and sat down, and she every day is like, oh, you and get out of my neighborhood and where for this is like we have footage of that, but that's like, but I wish I would have had her just now. She literally walked to that gate right here.
How far were y'all standing?
We were right here. After I had my baby throw the little thing down, so we were standing right here.
Right here?
Yeah, because she had her thing.
And she was at the fence?
Yes.
So, what were...
Oh, hell nah. So you trying to spray bear mace at folks?
She just did it.
Y'all just...
Nope,
she wasn't yelling at y'all first?
Oh, no, she was yelling at first, just say y'all stupid. But I don't care about that. Yeah. But that bear mace or whatever that was, you just literally came to your...
So she just casually come out just like, man, y'all stupid niggas. What the fuck? I know it's not funny, but it's funny that somebody would be that bold.
getting sprayed.
Right.
She said the other day when she was out here playing, I wasn't here. I had a graduation yesterday and I was getting my stuff done. So I didn't know that this is her second time. My daughter said she did it to her while she was out playing in the pool and told her she wished she drowned. And I didn't know nothing about that until I just called the police.
She sprayed then too?
Yes, but I didn't know anything about that time because I wasn't here, and she just told me she sprayed it, and I told her I didn't.
And that was when you said?
When I got my eyebrows done Thursday.
So yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want medics just to check y'all out or
Well,
anything?
my chest is hurting a little bit. I don't know, but she should have that big old whatever. I thought the lady had a damn gun, honestly, because they say she put the gun on those people over on the other side of her, so I don't know if she...
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know.
See? Hey, boy, keep playing with these white folks, man, in these white folks' neighborhood. They be scared to death of you. You got your kids running around and you doing the shit that you do in the hood.
What she
Do y'all
had.
want medics to come check y'all out?
No, I just had some water.
Okay.
And I just drank a little bit of ginger ale.
I'm gonna see if I can try and smell it when I walk over here. Was it like a mist or was it like a spray?
No, it was a mist and it was brown. Like
Okay.
I've never seen.
Who was all out with you? It was you,
Just me
her.
and her and my.
Okay. What did she say when she walked up and did it? Like, what was she saying?
She just said, "You stupid," and just sprayed.
That's it?
That's it. And that's her favorite. Like I'm not even being. My daughter probably got 100 recordings of her.
Okay.
Like this is like.
Would it be alright if I could see one of the recordings?
Yeah. Looks like she sat it down when. Yep. That's whatever.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Because she had just. I'm finna say whatever. She had just sat down with it. I had to grab the phone, tried to get it. Whatever that big old black thing is. That's what she came to the fence and sprayed.
What does it look like?
Like it looked. That's what I said.
Like, does it have a canister?
Yeah, like a canister.
What color is the canister?
Black. It all looked like it was
And then the
black.
handle was black too?
Like it all looked at black. And then she sprayed. I was like, I didn't know what she had. And then she held it up and sprayed it in like a big old black mist. And it was so like, so I was like, it must be bear mace because I done been sprayed with regular mace before.
Are you wanting to press charges?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sick. Like, I don't care what she say to me and my big kids, but my don't even like they didn't even know what that was until she started saying it.
Right.
Yeah. You keep calling little babies the niggas and shit, little nigga babies. You know, yeah, that ain't right. That ain't right. I mean, it's not illegal. And I don't even think it's illegal for her to spray mace in the air, you know what I mean? But I don't think she sprayed it at them. If she said she sprayed it in the air and y'all are way over here. I'm just being fair, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's always two sides to a story. Have y'all been fucking with this lady? We gonna see.
Like, and she still probably don't know what my. It's like she says something to her every day. I even let my landlord know. I was like, this lady is like.
That's ridiculous.
I pay $19.50 a month for rent, and now I don't even like them coming out the door.
You gotta deal with this. Do y'all have any residue on your skin?
But I know it's in my chest because I can feel it here.
Okay.
Like I can feel it, and I'm trying to find these other videos because I know I have more videos of this lady doing stuff. But it's really just. And then they would tell me she'll make, like, when they walk past, she'll make, like, gun sounds, like,
Hello. So what's going on today?
Them people keep making threats.
Oh, we already know this some racist shit. She said them people.
Mm-hmm. Like, so.
They're going
like
to
what?
come over, they're going to beat my ass, and they're going to smash my face in.
Okay.
Put the little kids up to come over to the fence and throw stuff at me, because all I do is sit on my back porch and read.
It's okay,
I don't
puppy.
know who they are. I couldn't even tell you their names. I don't have nothing to do with them, and I don't talk to them.
Okay.
Now, if we take into account what this woman's saying now, you know, we got to, you know, there's always two sides to the story. Let's hear her out.
She come over to my fence with they keep tripping the cell phone thing. I don't know what it is. They put the little cell phone in a little kid's hand, make them come over to the fence, and they tell them to say stuff. Okay? And then they hold the cell phone up like this here.
To do what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Trying something. And then that woman, she keeps saying she's going to take care of me, okay?
What's she's saying exactly?
Huh?
What'd she say exactly?
I can't hear her.
Okay.
I can only see her, the motions and what have you, okay?
Hold on. So you saying that she's saying she gonna take care of you, but you can't really hear her. You just see her, you know, in the motion of it. Continue on.
Okay. But they sit on that back porch over there, and they'll come out and they'll pace something down that fence, saying stuff. I ignore them, you know, and they just back and forth, back and forth. And then finally, they'll go in one door, out the back door, pace something down, in the front door, out the back door, pace something down. And that one guy over there, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of them. There's supposed to be 4 people. A man, a woman, and 2 children. There are 10 people living there. Okay? But then he paces up and down the fence line and makes all kinds of horrible noises, whistles, you know. I have no peace here.
Okay, have you tried calling us?
Huh?
Have you tried calling us?
You can't hear now?
You guys got enough to do. Okay? I keep thinking that maybe, because the lady that owns the house, I called her about, and she knows. And she's not going to renew the lease.
Okay.
But they can, you know, I don't know, I don't like, black people are nice. You know the difference between the black people and I hope you do anyway.
Say what now? And she said that with a straight face. I don't like niggas. Now, should we be mad at her? Because I kind of agree with her. I don't like niggas either. Black people, yeah. But I don't like niggas either. So should we call her racist for that? Because she don't like people staying in her neighborhood doing nigga shit?
I keep thinking that maybe, because the lady that owns the house, I called her about, and she knows. And she's not going to renew the lease.
Okay.
But they can, you know, I don't know, I don't like, black people are nice. You know the difference between the black people and I hope you do anyway. But black people, I work with black people, I like black people, I have know some real good black people. I don't like.
I ain't even mad at her, y'all. I ain't even mad at her. Because I don't like niggas either. And she don't feel like she's staying next to black people. She feel like she's staying next to niggas. Yeah, it's a woman. She feel like she's staying next to niggas. She ain't staying next to black people. So, I mean, you can't really call her racist, but maybe she got to know the people a little bit, but they over there doing nigga shit. Let's hear her out.
There's a lot of drugs going on over there. A lot of cars coming in over there. Okay, and that pot comes over.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, I get a second hand of all that dope they're smoking, and they smoke dope.
Okay.
So Gary can tell you that across the street.
Smoking that dope. She smell that dope coming over there. All them cars pulling up, niggas catching plays and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got two, cousins and all that. Y'all want to do cookouts and all that. Y'all know what niggas do when they move into a nice neighborhood. You think because you pay $19.50, you just get to do whatever the fuck you want to. These nice old white folks neighborhood, they paid their money and bought the house, and you rent and you out there with all that nigga shit.
A lady on the other end down there, I can tell you that. Okay?
So,
but I'm not going to let them hurt me.
Okay.
I will use whatever means I have to.
And what did you do today?
I used pepper spray at them.
Okay, you paid.
Huh?
Did you spray?
Now, she shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said I used pepper spray at them. But she telling you. She'll do whatever it is that she feel like she have to.
Did it hit them?
No,
like what where did you spray it from?
From right outside of my door. I didn't spray to hit them. I just want to let them know I have some protection.
So you didn't like go up to the gate and start spraying like at them and the kids or anything like that?
I made one big shot of spray in the air.
Okay.
I have a taser, and I will use every what I can get my hands on.
So,
I want to go down and file charges, but I don't know their name.
Okay.
And I called down there, and I.
Well, so that's what you call us for.
Huh?
That's what you call us for when, you know, a few weeks ago, months ago, however long it's been going on, you call us when this happens, so that you don't have to
do anything.
Well,
They still do it.
I mean, it's better than not calling us and us not doing anything, right? Because at least when you call us, we at least know about it. So that when we come out here for something else, we kind of know the situation. Because this is the first time I've been out here that I know of.
Well, she called them on me before.
Mm-hmm.
They came out.
And what happened then?
Nothing.
But what happened? Why did she call? What did she do? What did you do?
I'm sitting on my back porch reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I yelled at the kids, I think, twice, because they're screaming their top of their lungs.
Now, that's a dilemma. So say you're a property owner. You used to having a house in a peaceful neighborhood. Now you got these neighbors out here. You like to sit on your back porch and read. Now, y'all know how it is in some black households. They be having little babies just screaming like a motherfucker. And babies gonna scream, but I mean, I believe there's a way to not have your baby just screaming all the goddamn time. But that's, you know, hey, I ain't telling nobody how to parent, but yeah, I ain't never. But yeah, I've been to black people's house and they just have a child that just like to scream all the goddamn time. So it sounds like that's what she was, you know, dealing with. You got babies just screaming all the damn time outside, and you probably yelled at the baby like, man, get them kids under control.
I told them to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to scream that way.
And she didn't like that?
No. Okay. And, you know, they didn't like that one bit. So the two girls over there, they always telling me to kiss their ass. They'll bend over and stick their ass up at me and go, kiss my ass. Mm-hmm. Okay? And that woman.
Y'all been fucking with this old lady. She been fucking with y'all. Y'all been fucking with her. Black people can't be hard to stay near.
She did the same thing, tell me to kiss her ass. You know, they bend over, stick it up, and put their finger right there and look at me and you can tell what they're saying. Mm-hmm. They'll get in those windows facing my house. Nobody else can see them.
So
facing my house. And they'll get in those windows. They'll send those kids out to the fence. And you can hear them telling them because the kids keep looking back at the window, you know.
So there's nothing against the law for doing that.
Imagine being able to build.
That's crazy. You got to tell somebody, yeah, man, somebody control the shit out you. Motherfucker be shooting you birds. Motherfucker send their kids to the gate to record you and, you know, taunt you and all that shit. And you can't do nothing. But this is why some people don't like to let niggas move into the nice neighborhoods. Cause this is what y'all do to the old folks. Y'all drive these white folks crazy. And they ready to kill your ass.
You report it to us that it's happening over and over and over and over and over again.
I reported it to the first ones that were here.
Because then it can come under harassment, okay? But until you're reporting this to us, there's nothing, because that's not that.
You have a card with your
that's not illegal. Now them doing this same stuff over and over and over again, that possibly could become something that we can look into. But them just doing it and then you calling us, I would say people, that's the freedom of speech, you know? They can say whatever they want.
I own my house here. Okay, I have a right to peace living in my house.
I agree, which is why we need it documented over and over again, because then it can become criminal, because then it can become harassment.
It is harassment.
But it has to be us. You have to call and document and tell us this, because I need a long string of days and incidents of this occurring. Do you understand? Because them just you telling me this, that, you know, they're telling you all these things saying kiss my ass. You could tell me that right now. I can't do nothing. It's freedom of speech. I can tell you that right now. You can't do nothing. It's freedom of speech. But them doing it over and over and over again could, but we need documentation of that is what I'm saying.
Can I go down and file charges,
For,
even though
for
I don't
what?
know their name?
For what?
For harassment.
So we need proof of lots of events of this happening for that to happen, is what we need. It can't just be just from today. You can't just, we need documentation of a lot of events.
Yeah, they don't like me sitting on my back porch, and I've been sitting in the back there.
And you can do that. That's your property. You can do that all you want.
I do.
That's fine.
But then I pay a price too by sitting back there.
So then when they do something or they say something or they're harassing you, you document it. You call us, you get it on camera, show us them doing that to you over and over and over again, and we can work towards something being harassment. Oops.
But I will use every means I have available to protect myself, and they keep making threats.
But so if they stay on their side of the fence, though, you can't be doing that type of stuff, okay?
Doing what type of stuff?
Spraying mace at them if they're on their side of the fence, because now they're on their property.
They come up on their property at night.
To your property?
Mm-hmm.
So then call us so we can do something. But if they're on their property, you can't stay on your property and spray bear mace or anything. If they're still on their property, you cannot do that. Because there's a fence between you guys, okay? They're on their property, just like you're on your property.
Right.
So you can't be spraying mace, okay? So I'm gonna talk to him really quick, okay?
Hey, so I'm just kind of wondering your side of things. What was kind of going on when all this happened? Like, what were y'all doing?
He talking about today.
Today, yeah, with this incident. Like, when you're playing with the bubbles. Okay, what did she do?
She walked up to the gate and then she just tried to spray us.
Okay. Did you feel the effects of the pepper spray? No. Do you need medical attention for any reason? Like, does your nose hurt? Does your throat hurt? Your lungs? Your throat hurt a little bit? Oh, your nose? Okay.
I don't think it's the fact that brown people stay next to her. I think that, black people, we got some loud ass kids. And she used to, peaceful neighborhood, and they recently moved in there. She been staying there for 10 plus years, and they just probably moved in last year. And them kids over there screaming and yelling and all that shit like that. And she just don't like the black. She don't like it. Like she says, she just don't like niggas. She love black people, good black people. That's just what she said. But I don't know. And like old boy, where he was calling everybody in the neighborhood all type of shit.
We come home and you'll just hear it.
That's what she said. She just sits there all.
But there still is some dangerous activity because it could go further, as we're gonna see in this next video we're about to get into, and that'll be the last video.
All day, stupid. You don't belong in this neighborhood. All this, she make gun sounds like she just. This is every day that God give her. That's what she decides to do.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna talk to her real quick.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Ada. Hi. I know you talked to him a little bit earlier, but I just want to talk to you real quick. My name's Deputy Kenny. Okay, I'm kind of the one doing this whole report. Okay. So I know you already told him what's kind of going on between y'all.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's okay, Bumpers.
They do drugs.
Okay.
I mean, everybody in the neighborhood knows that everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
They keep making threats to me.
Okay.
Especially those two girls and that one woman.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, I don't have nothing to do with them. I don't talk to them. Can't even tell you who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I do get out and walk. I had to pick up their trash out of my yard, bags of dirty baby diapers, throw it over in I don't know who did it, but they were dirty baby diapers, and that's the only baby over there that I know of.
Yeah, that'll piss me off too now. I can't even cap. Got baby diapers and shit, goddamn trash showing up in my yard.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on.
Okay.
They keep telling me how they're gonna punch my face in. They're gonna take and come over and beat the hell out of me. And, you know.
Man, y'all know black people be throwing out all kind of threats. You telling me? I know them girls been talking shit too. But don't be playing with no old white folks, man. Thinking that you could just talk all kind of way. They start grabbing guns and mace and all kind of stuff. They start thinking about all. Yeah, that's a baby. Yeah, I don't agree with what she did at all. But like I say, stop playing with them folks.
When did they say that?
Just about every time they see me on my back porch.
Okay.
This is my house.
I gotcha.
I have a right to protect myself.
Sure.
And I will use every what means I have to do that with.
Shut up! I counted my cheese.
All right, so
I counted my cheese before I got the motherfucking plate. I counted my cheese. I counted my cheese before I got the motherfucking plate.
Shout out to Helima for the 10. I appreciate you helping me get towards my goal. I hope you're enjoying the video and I hope you're enjoying your Saturday.
They're in the, if they get hit with something, that's their problem.
Okay. I'm just going to read this to you real quick. Just because I have to read it to you before I keep talking to you, okay? Do you understand each of these rights?
No, not really.
Do you want me to read them again?
No.
Okay.
She a little confused. Like, why you reading me my rights? Y'all must be about to take me to jail. Nah, I don't believe everything she's saying either. I definitely don't believe everything she's saying. Especially when she keep trying to act like they been threatening violence and they, you know, they smoke dope and all that. She probably smell a little bit of weed though.
All right, Miss Ada.
Because I haven't done anything except live in my house.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. At this time, though, I do need you to put your hands behind your back, okay?
No,
yes,
you don't do that to me.
Ma'am, please.
Hey.
Ma'am.
Miss Ada, don't fight. Don't fight.
Ma'am, I'll move them to the front.
What are you arresting me for?
Okay, it's going to be simple battery, okay?
No, I haven't touched anybody.
I got you. I need you to put your hands behind your back. Ma'am.
Wait a minute.
Miss Ada.
No. I got to take care of this animal.
Is there...
Say what? What? Girl, that dog gonna be all right. We'll put out a little food for him. You know what I'm saying? And he'll find something to eat in that motherfucker. I'm pretty sure. Damn. White folks used to being able to call the police and black folks go to jail. See, this is what happened when black folks call the police first. See, she can't call the police because she knows she be dead ass wrong.
Anybody that we can call for you?
No.
Okay, so...
We'll take care of the dog. We'll let him inside.
I'll put him inside, okay?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to let your dog inside.
No, but what are you trying to do with me?
You're
being placed under arrest.
For what?
You going to jail.
For a simple battery.
I haven't touched anybody.
Ma'am, I need you to put your hands behind your back.
Miss Ada.
Ma'am, don't make this difficult.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Spraying mace in the air, but I mean, unless she sprayed it like over there, like towards them, I don't believe that should be a assault. I'm just saying. Now she did spray the baby, yeah. But you know, she just sprayed it in the air on her side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about who they believe. She'll probably beat that case though.
I got arthritis in my shoulders.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, so don't fight us, and we'll get it to the front.
No, I don't understand what you're trying to do here. I haven't done a damn thing. Okay, can I call somebody?
We'll figure that out in a minute. Who are you trying to call?
My grandson.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Do you know his phone number?
Not right off the top of my head.
Where's your
but
phone?
He's supposed to be
So where's your phone? Do you want us
inside.
do you want us to grab it and bring it with you?
You say my eyes look closed? Probably because I'm high as hell. I should have put on my glasses so y'all can see my glasses. I don't want to turn on my light. I don't need all that light in my face. Y'all know I'm brown, so y'all can still see my brown tone and see my goals.
No.
Okay.
No, wait a minute.
No, we're not stalling. I need you to...
I don't hate seeing people go. I don't like seeing people go to jail for shit that they shouldn't go to jail for. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be in the land of free. So yeah, it's fucked up that she's spraying the shit, but she's spraying it on her property. If it, nobody need medical attention, then she didn't assault nobody. Yeah, it's lame. I mean, it's threatening that she's saying that she'll do whatever, but that's her right to be able to protect herself and all that. But she didn't actually spray nobody or put in, where nobody needed medical attention. Then, nah, she shouldn't be going to jail for that. And she just, kept it real. I don't like niggas. She stopped beating around the bush.
It's the only part, man. It's either we grab the phone.
You want them to see you do this, don't you?
No, I want you to get in my vehicle.
I got to go get my keys, or I can't get back in my house.
You can get your keys.
I don't really think she racist. I just think she don't like niggas, like she said. And, I don't like niggas either, so I don't really think I think if she had a black person standing next to her and, they didn't have so much ruckus going on, she'll be okay with it. She'll be a good neighbor. She might have some stereotypes, but she's, I don't think she's racist towards black people. Like she said, she don't like niggas.
I'm not letting you back in your house.
I just asked you if I could go get them, and you told me no. You're not going back in there because we don't know what you might grab. You might grab that bear spray or mace. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so I will go get your keys if you would like, and your cell phone, and you can bring them with you to the jail.
I don't have a cell phone.
You just said you did.
No,
I don't think it's racist to not like niggas. Yeah, I don't think it's racist to not like. If it's racist to not like niggas, then I'm racist.
I have an extension phone from my phone. It's like you can move it around on the back porch, out in the yard.
Okay, so
but it's not a cell phone.
So would you like me to get your keys?
Okay, if you go inside the door,
I'm listening.
my bedroom will be to the right.
No, I don't like niggas. Shit, I like black people. I like brothers and sisters. Yeah, shit. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Them niggas be making it hard for us real black men and real black women.
Right. My purse is right there beside of my bed. The keys are right on the bottom shelf.
We're going to walk to that front car, okay?
What?
We're going to walk to that front car.
Because you know what these niggas gonna do? See, now that she gone to jail, now niggas gonna break in her shit. Oh, man. That's what niggas do. Niggas will get you locked up, then break in your shit. You say you believe she racist? I don't believe she racist. I believe she just don't like niggas. You said what I call niggas might be different what she mean. Possibly. Cause some things she could be harmless, but she just, overreact. Like, the baby's maybe yelling sometimes and stuff and playing and all that. She's probably overreacting, and it probably just aggravates her because she might be trying to get a peaceful time. And then when she hear babies yelling and all that, and, it's just stereotypical. She's an older older white woman, so she probably just feel like the parents should have them more under control or something like that.
With my light on it.
It's going to be a 6-minute delay. You really don't have any right doing this.
I understand, man.
Wait till I get the pictures back. I can show you what they're doing.
Okay. Go ahead and take a seat.
7124 units,
You're right. But her ass going to jail, though. On 3 counts of battery. And that'll teach her. Now, this next story is going to be the last story, but this is one of those stories where... Because the last 2 stories, we looked at them like, okay, it could have went the furthest, whether it's the racism or whether it's just somebody feeling like somebody is being, violating their boundaries, your boundaries, as far as neighbors. Now, here's a story that ended up going to the max, and it's kind of sad. But I'm gonna let this play out. We ain't gonna play it all the way through because it's a lot of interrogation video. But we might just go ahead and play it all the way through. We'll just see how it go, but we'll get to the gist of it.
Today has been a very bad day. There's something bad that's happened.
Your intentions were maybe not to kill her, but I think you would just reach that level that we've all got to, where we can really make a bad decision, where it builds up over time and you can't take it anymore.
I got some bad news to tell you. Mom's not coming back anymore. Come on.
This was the moment the two kids realized that they had lost their mother. What began as a minor neighborhood disturbance exploded into a shocking scene witnessed by many.
There's still someone with a gun.
She's inside.
Okay. Where? Where? Ex-military. She's in the house, bro. That apartment.
As the investigation progressed, it became clear to officers that they were dealing with a suspect who showed an alarming lack of remorse and possibly reason.
Because you were fed up and you were over it.
No.
Is that
No? Absolutely.
So this
was an absolute. She's going to it's either near her.
On June 2nd, 2023, officers responded to a trespassing call from a home in Ocala, Florida. The caller claimed that neighborhood kids were, quote-unquote, mocking her.
Oh, man. Here we go. Let's go on back to Florida, y'all.
911, what is the address emergency?
1662 Southwest 107th Lane.
Right, and tell me exactly what happened.
I got kids trespassing again. They're leaving all the toys around. It's just screaming, yelling, just being absolutely obnoxious. I went through the roller skate over to the other side. The kid says I'm going to beat you up for that. And he's mouthing off to me.
All right.
Right in my own home.
Is he out there right now?
Yeah, there are several kids out there right now. I'm fearing for my life. I'm very scared.
Okay.
In case it wasn't obvious, we're dealing with a classic Karen by the name of Susan Lorincz. And because she was, quote-unquote, fearing for her life, the 911 dispatcher had to ask if she'd taken any drastic measures to stop the kids. Thankfully, she hadn't. At least, not yet.
Were there any weapons involved?
No.
How many people are involved?
Earlier, there was about 20 kids out there screaming, yelling. Asked them to leave. They're like, screw you. Now there's 3 boys.
3?
Yes.
Okay.
And the kid saying I took his iPad and all this other shit is just in his room. The only thing I was okay with all the kids, and I don't want to get tangled with these children. I just don't like them coming around my house. They've been coming onto my deck, my patio, and telling me, get up, when I'm watching TV and stuff. They have no business over here. There's no trespassing signs.
Just minutes later, while officers were still en route, Susan called again. But this time, the call turned out to be something much worse than the previous one.
The woman was screaming and yelling. She was trying to break down my door. I didn't know what to do. I grabbed my gun and I shot her.
She admitted to firing a shot at her door. And based on multiple 911 calls from the neighborhood, it quickly became clear that it wasn't just a warning shot.
She's an old white lady.
Yeah, do you have your trauma bag? There is still someone with a gun.
She's inside.
Okay. Where? Girl, where? Ex-military. She's in that house, bro. That apartment. Right here. This first apartment. I need some,
Despite being a 58-year-old woman, Susan Lorincz was now considered armed and dangerous, given what she had just done.
Tell me your name.
This is what I've...
See, I'm telling you, man. So we're about to find out what the story was behind why this woman, this neighbor, would decide to, take the life of this mother. When the tension started getting a little too high in these neighborhoods. Hey, don't think that you can bully people, or I'm not saying that happened, but don't think that when you see your neighbor and you see they some old grumpy, out of body shape looking motherfucker, or they got a bad attitude every day, or y'all might argue about little small stuff, man. Find a way to just be like, all right, man, you got that little bit, let's try to diffuse this stuff. Because the worst motherfucker to have beef with is somebody that you got to see every day and watch your movement every day, and that you got your kids around every day. Because you never know what somebody else going through.
Show me your hands. Turn around. Turn around. Where's your gun at? You got hands? You got hands? You're being detained. Is there anybody else in the house?
Somebody else in the house. Can I just get
No, not right now.
All right.
You're not under arrest. You're being detained.
Okay, I am.
Come over here.
Oh, wait, close the door. I have 2 cats inside.
Hold on.
One cat's still running out.
The victim, 35-year-old Ajike AJ Owens, was rushed to a nearby hospital. But within 90 minutes, she was pronounced dead. She was Susan's neighbor, and the mother of the very children that Susan had complained about. Neighbors didn't hold back. Some had plenty to say about Susan, and even the officers seemed to have a few thoughts of their own. But before drawing conclusions, they needed to hear from witnesses.
She should have been in jail. She should have.
Did you see him? I was outside. Okay. I can tell you what I heard. Yeah. The kids were playing outside earlier, right? In his yard. And what? Yes, ma'am. And one of the little kids, he left his iPad on the ground. And I guess the old white lady that shot the lady, she grabbed his iPad and she threw a roller skate at him. And he went. Oh, and she came out with the umbrella too and was trying to swing at him or some shit like that. Okay. And then
is that what you heard or is that what you saw?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Well, let's just focus on what you saw.
And the only thing I heard was her knocking on the door, pretty loud, right?
Who was knocking on the door?
The lady that got shot, right?
She was knocking on the other lady's door.
Yeah, like to see what went between the two kids, you know? Like,
wait, did you see anything or?
So, you know, something happened with the kid's iPod where, you know, the old lady must have picked it up because he left it out there. And they probably already been having some problems, you know, back and forth and all that. You know how vendetta people can get. And she went back over there to confront the white lady, you know. They say she was bamming on the door. So it sounded like you ready to fuck something up. I'm just being fair.
You gotta talk to the kids. You gotta talk to the kids. You gotta talk to the little kid and the older one.
Okay, so tell me what you saw here tonight.
I didn't see much. We were playing around. I was on an electric scooter.
Okay.
And then my friend's mom got mad. My friend's mom got mad at the lady because she took something.
Your friend's mom.
Yeah.
Is which one was your friend's mom?
My friend's mom was right there.
The one laying on the ground.
The one that was laying on the ground.
Okay, so that was your friend's mom. She got mad because the other lady had taken an iPad.
Yes.
Okay, so what?
This is going to be crucial in court, y'all. Because, see, the defense lawyer is going to say she was scared for her life. Self-defense. Stand your ground. This woman was mad. She was banging at the door. She was raged because, you know, this woman, they were saying that she took her iPad, and she's already denying that she took her iPad. Now, condolences to I definitely feel for this situation. I mean, there were 4 kids without a mother, or 2 kids, I think they said. I'm just looking at this from a court's perspective and, you know, just how things go, how the law go. We in Florida. We got to think about Florida laws. All she got to do is prove that she's scared for her life.
And she gave it back.
The other lady gave it back?
Yes, and then, so then my friend's mom.
So he hearing it right now, they're saying that she gave the laptop back. So in the mind of the lawyer that's going to be trying to defend this case, I'm like, well, okay, so everything should be done now, right? Shouldn't be no problem. They got the laptop back. I mean, the tablet back.
She came and banged on the door, her window.
Okay.
That she banged on that, and then the door.
Okay.
Now you hear the kid saying that the mother went and banged on the window, the slide door, and probably her front door. Sound like she done banged on several doors. You done scared the shit out of this old lady. She thinking you coming in to fuck her up. That's what the defense lawyer is going to try to prove. Because we all know ain't no black woman playing about their kids. You done took my kids' shit. You done been already talking shit, probably cussing out the kids and all that. But as black people, we got to learn to, you know, cooler heads prevail. Cooler heads prevail.
And then I was on my electric scooter right here, and then I don't know where I hear a big bang.
Okay.
The most difficult part for the officers came next, notifying Ajike's family.
Today has been a very bad day.
And this is super sad, man. This is super sad, for real, for real.
There's something bad that's happened. And y'all seen it, y'all understand it, y'all experienced it, right? Okay. Y'all love me? Okay. Y'all love Mom? All right. Well, I got some bad news to tell you. Mom is not coming back anymore. Come on. No.
What makes this case even more heartbreaking is what came later in the investigation. Owens' mother, Pamela, revealed that 2 of Ajike's children blamed themselves for their mother's death. One believed that if he hadn't complained to his mother about Lorincz, she'd still be alive. The other thought that if he had known how to do CPR, he could have saved her. We can only hope that they've come to understand that they were not to blame. Their mother died defending them, like any loving mother would. So it was now time for the detective to set aside their emotions.
And that's true. Because I don't, if my kid come to me and tell me that somebody's mistreating them as a neighbor, I'm not thinking that the person might shoot my ass. I'm thinking about defending my children. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to probably tell that neighbor, get that neighbor a piece of my mind, you know, whatever it is. Hell, we might even get into a fight. You know, but you can't go banging on people's doors because, yeah, they will get a little nervous. Now, she shouldn't have shot through that door. Definitely shouldn't have shot through that door. But these are old white people. What you think? They scared to death of us. You can't overlook that.
And hear Susan Lorintz's side of the story. We already have a sense of her perspective, but what exactly compelled this woman to pull the trigger on a mother of 4? But before we continue, we want to share something important. As a true crime team,
she wasn't thinking about that. She was just thinking there's, you know, they look at what they see on TV.
You know, statements from people that were out there, and I would like to get your side of things and try to understand what exactly happened tonight, or last night now, I guess it is.
Good gravy. Basically, the neighbors were out there screaming, yelling. The kids were running back and forth. I had a miserable headache, went inside, laid down. They finally got quiet. I came outside, and the 3 boys were there. I'm like, guys, you're trespassing. Come on, out of here. And he's like, I want this, and I want that, and fuck you, and fuck this. I'm like, oh, okay, little big kids, you know, because they're all really young. And
so you say you came out, and they were...
I wanted to check my truck. Every time I had my truck on one side, the kids would throw the balls and hit the truck.
Okay.
So I moved the truck to the other side. Then they moved themselves to the other side, and they keep just, you know,
just antagonizing you.
Yeah. Horribly.
Oh shit! There's always 2 sides to a story. Got another story of black fatigue. Now, I'm not saying any of this is justified. I'm just saying this is what bullshit up, man. You gotta be. People gotta, you know. People be fucking, kids bad as fuck. Let's just put it out there. Black folks, our kids be bad as fuck.
Okay, so when you said that you came outside and they were there, the 3 boys were there, where were they at?
Right in front of, you know, that little cove. That's
like
there.
the privacy fence?
They were right there.
Okay,
right in front
inside the privacy fence, like on your patio or
no,
outside?
they were just right outside.
Okay.
And I'm like, guys, come on, leave. Because I wanted to check the truck and everything. And then they were like, I'm going to tell my mom. You know, I'm like, go tell your mom. I don't care, you know. And
have you had problems with them before?
Oh my God, yes. And they've been harassing me last week. They came out they were actually in the vestibule area. And they were like, wake up, wake up. I was watching TV. I'm like, really, seriously? Because, you know, after a nice long shift, it's just want to hear these little run.
How long have you lived there?
3 years.
3 years? Okay. And how long have you been having problems with them?
Like 2 years.
2 years?
Ever since she was.
Is it just those same 3, or do you have problems with anyone? Does anyone else give?
Considering that she was now in custody at the Marion County Sheriff's Office, some facts were undeniable. For 2 out of the last 3 years, Lorincz had been involved in repeated disputes with the neighborhood children. Officers had responded to her address multiple times, always for the same complaint: trespassing. In February of 2022, she reported...
Now, we just heard the last officer say that you got to keep reporting it.
Reported that Owens had threatened her physically.
Home, I do insurance, and the kids are screaming and yelling. And so it's very hard for me. And this is my apartment here. They're all here in the front. It's really, we can hear it's loud, it's noisy, kids are out there. The kids. Yeah. But when they come on the side here, I just can't hear my clients. Okay. And that's not fair to me.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, right to have peaceful and quiet.
Listen, I understand.
I'm sorry, my heart's thumping. I just didn't know she was going to actually get physical with me.
What the sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and that's not cool. You don't get physical. I mean,
yeah, because them kids loud as hell right now. Jeez Louise. I'm just saying, man.
She just threw it?
Well, she whipped it at me. I mean,
But Owens had a completely different account of what happened.
her sign, she went and bought a little private property sign and she stuck it in there. So she had signs. She's basically like ramming sign in the face of them. She went to pick it back up. I picked the sign up and I threw the sign. I literally picked the sign up, and as I walked outside, I threw the sign. I said, and I can go and buy a sign too. It still doesn't mean anything. At that point, I guess she's already on the phone, and I'm being attacked. Someone's attacking me. I'm literally in the street now, proceeding to over here. Everybody's coming.
Where this happened?
Right over here behind the mailbox.
Okay.
Her version was backed by neighbors, who confirmed that Owens had been calm and non-threatening.
Yeah, she didn't touch that lady. She just took the thing out the ground, and that was it.
What thing?
The thing, the no trespassing thing. But she didn't touch it. No, she didn't throw it at her leg. She did not throw the damn thing. No, she didn't throw it.
No, she kind of tossed it.
Shut up, he's not over here talking to you. She just set it down, and the lady just happened to be there. She didn't throw it at the lady. She didn't touch it.
So she taking up for the lady. The neighbors accounting for her, but you know they sound like they lying because the little kid telling the truth. She threw it at the lady's foot. That's what the little kid said. The kid telling the truth. She trying to lie. That's what she telling the kid to shut up. Y'all out there fucking with the lady, man. Stop fucking with folks. Then playing victim. Not saying that this woman deserved that, but I'm just saying you never know if somebody's on the edge or not.
The lady or nothing. But either, and all she did was tell the lady to stop yelling at her kids. That lady yells at everybody's kids out here.
Okay. Well.
She yelling at the kids because her client, she can't sell no insurance because y'all badass kids outside. And y'all don't want them inside because they too loud inside. So y'all send them outside. They goddamn be making all that damn noise in front of people's apartments.
I mean, I wouldn't go over there anymore.
Then, in November, Lorincz called police again, this time accusing the kids of stealing her belongings and, in frustration, referring to them as quote-unquote retards.
They stole the do not trespass sign. They've been coming, throwing bottles of water against my sliding glass door. They've actually banged on the door so hard they broke the, I don't know what, the casing around the door. And I look out of my truck, they're screaming at me. As soon as I walk up to the truck, they come up to me and just scream like idiots. And I finally lost my nerve today. I just couldn't take it anymore. I called the kids retards. Then the mother comes screaming at me, "Don't call my children retards."
You little badass kids, man. It's the badass kids. I'm sorry. But that don't give you no right to shoot nobody, man. I'm sorry.
I'm going to put you in
But, yeah, black folks.
a nursing home. Why? I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with these people over here. I've never had an area where I lived in where they've been so, I don't know, aberrant in behavior.
Right.
She even posted handmade no trespassing signs outside her home, and later claimed the kids stole those signs too.
What's going on this evening?
Man, why y'all fucking with this lady, son? Man, why y'all fucking with this lady? She talk a lot of shit. She just don't want y'all on her shit.
Screaming their full heads off, running around.
But that ain't your shit too, lady. You need to go get you a home. Well, goddamn, even if you go get your private home, so niggas gonna move in anyway. So you white folks can't get away from us right now, y'all. This is real black fatigue right here. A situation where we seen 3 different situations. And white folks, this is why a lot of white folks voted for Trump. Because they felt like hell. Their America is turning on them. It used to be a time where you called the police and, you know, the nigga always go to jail. Now the white folks going to jail.
I had my truck parked in front of here so I didn't have to listen to the screaming and yelling. As soon as I moved the truck, the kids are coming up. I'm like, guys, stop. They know they're not supposed to be over here. They were told they've previously stolen and trespassing. And the little kid tells me to shut up to my face. I said, don't be disrespectful. And he's exchanging words back and forth. I'm like, listen, my name is Malcolm. I'm like, don't tell me to shut up. And he was calling me names. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I said, go wherever you live. What's that? No. His mother comes over here. If you cheat my son like that again, I'm going to rip your ass out and go beat you up. Excuse me? I'm a bloody hell son. And I said, see that no trespassing sign? Get off my porch. And no, I'm not going to lie. I said, no, I'm calling the sheriff's department. I don't know who the hell she was, but...
Do you know where she lives?
I guess.
Do you know what she looks like?
She was black, I think, 20s, 30s, but I'm not going to take this.
While investigating one of these complaints, an officer spoke with some local kids who shared their own uncomfortable interactions with Lorincz.
So, were you the guys that this lady was mad about?
Yes, and I just want to say that every time, like even if we're not...
Hold on. Let's bring it down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Every time, even if we're not on her property, and we're just like being loud and playing basketball over there because there's a basketball hoop.
I got you.
Like she just calls us names.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally, all the kids, because that's an open spot right there.
Yeah.
All that is not her property.
I got you.
The guy that I was telling this officer right here, this guy has said numerous times, y'all come over here and play, because they all like to play football and stuff. Okay. So he's okay with it, and that's where they mainly are. They're more on his side.
What kind of names is she calling you guys?
The B word. The B word. The P word. Everywhere in the hood. Like one time the kids were playing right there, and it was his dad outside.
I remember being these kids. I promise you I do. It used to be this little open lot that was beside these people's, it was a nice little neighborhood. And it used to be an open little field that wasn't these people's property. But if you was looking from the street, you would think it's all their property. But it was a big old little lot where we could play football. And we used to go there and play football all the time. Them folks used to hate it. Oh, they used to hate it, but we knew it wasn't their property, so we would still play football there every day. And she would call the police, and they were like, okay, as long as y'all don't go past that line right there, you're not in her, in her yard. And we used to make a whole bunch of noise. We cussing, and, we playing football. We just kids, not realizing that we pissing off some old folks that's, that paid a lot of money to retire in a peaceful neighborhood that's gradually turning into, more of a youthful neighborhood. Or the hood is right around the corner, always from a nice neighborhood. So the hood kids end up coming into, the more upper class neighborhoods and playing football and making all that noise and stealing shit.
And she came out
yelling.
She came out yelling, and she was talking about a little girl getting raped and stuff. Like, she's crazy. Like, she'll come out just yelling
she just says weird. Like, I have said stuff to her before because one time I just happened to come outside and she was calling them. I'm like, hey, like, relax.
Yeah.
I'm like, these are kids here.
But if you guys have permission to be over there, then I can't really get on you guys too much. But if someone's going on her property, which is just her porch, it's not okay. I'm not saying you did. She's claiming you did. I wasn't here to see it, so I can't go one way or the other, all right? Yeah. If she starts screaming at you guys, I want you to go tell an adult, okay? I don't want you to antagonize her, okay? Because what happens is when you guys antagonize her, she can make you guys look bad. And you guys are just out here playing, right?
And the complaints didn't stop. In early 2023, she accused a group of female neighbors of trespassing. But this time, the officers gave her a much-needed lesson on what actually counted as private property.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Aggravated.
Okay, so what's going on?
Okay, I've got young ladies who just keep coming by and think it's hysterical while I'm working to bring their animals and scream while I'm on the phone. There's signs no trespassing by the windows for a reason. There's no trespassing because they can't be here. And then they're sitting here telling me, okay, count more. Enough. They need to be trespassed the hell out of here.
So what I'm looking at, where they're at, you can't trespass anybody from that location.
They're right in front of my windows.
But here is showing them in the parking lot.
The whole area, this whole thing is private property.
Yes. The issue is that the parking lot is a common area.
But they don't live here.
If they live in the park and they just cut through the parking lot?
No, they're not in the parking lot. They're on the grass.
That's technically part of the parking lot. So unless they're like in here or
but this is all part of the whole thing is private property. You understand this whole development is private. Even the road is private. Okay, I'm a real estate license. Trust me, this is all private. Even the road is privately owned by the owners in this development. Okay, so everything is private, all privately owned.
Well, first of all, you can't trespass somebody from the road.
Okay, but they were still on the property that's private.
The other main issue is they're not here, so I can't trespass.
It was long overdue. But trying to explain anything to Lorincz, as the officer quickly learned, was like talking to a brick wall.
Sole control over the parking lot. There's 4 people here.
Yeah, but those children don't live here. I mean, they literally live across the street on the other side. They don't.
I understand what you're telling me, and I get it. But you don't have sole power to say, hey, they can't be in this parking lot.
But he's asked them to leave. I mean, you can call Charles. I mean,
I'm just telling you what, it's trespassing. It's the first time's civil. It's not. It doesn't become criminal until they're warned.
Okay, but he's already told me you're not trespassing.
Who's he?
All right, and he's just trespassing right now. He's trespassing right now. He's trespassing.
He came over to come ask us a question.
And he's
What do you need us to do? What do you want us to do?
tell the girls not to come. They can't come on when I'm on the phone. I mean, literally, they cannot come on when I'm on the phone.
I mean, I can talk to him if I can figure out who they are, but...
I mean, he's good, because he's screaming all the time, too.
Okay.
So as you can see, these confrontations have become routine for Lorincz. She was no stranger to conflict. The question is, what changed on June 2nd? What pushed her over the edge? What exactly happened that made her grab a gun and fire through the door?
I want to play on that part where Charles Owens and the other part. And I'm like, guys, come on.
Which part is that? I'm not sure. I don't know who Charles is.
Charles is the landlord. So there's, one of the cops came out and said, oh, it's an open lot. It's not an open lot. It's an abutment of two properties. I'm like, guys, come on, give me some peace, because in my apartment, there's sliding glass doors, and then I have the 2 bedrooms up front. And because it's an open concept, just you can hear everything.
Sounds travel.
And it's horrible, and I'm like, go play on the other side. We don't want to play on the other side. We want to play over here. I'm like, oh, good gravy, and so they just, every time they see me, they get together and scream me out.
They live in the same building?
No, none of them live there. I was going to say, one set of kids lives there, but the other sits on the other side. They go play on your side of the road, Come on.
Okay. So they were being obnoxious out there tonight, and they finally got quiet, but then you go outside and the 3 of them are out there?
Yeah, and I didn't want to go any further because he's like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. I'm like, who
said that?
Ajike's kids.
Okay. So who's it?
Ajike, I think her name is.
Okay.
She actually had thrown a sign at me before. She picked up the no trespassing sign and just threw it at me. She's like, here, take your fucking sign. I'm like, it's not mine, it's Charles. He doesn't want you guys here.
Mm.
So it's just, she's been in my mailboxes. She sends the kids in the mailboxes.
When did she throw a sign at you?
I want to say last year, just after I had my neck fused. I'm like, oh, good gravy.
What kind of sign? Like one of the ones you buy at the store, like a plastic, like
It
on the
was a
fence?
metal sign with a little metal, like a real estate sign. It had no trespassing, so it's about that by that. And
Is it the same one that was out there tonight, or is it different?
Mm-hmm. Okay. They stole that.
Now, Susan Lorincz is claiming that it was her landlord who put up the no trespassing signs. Funny how that never came up in any of her previous complaints. And not once did the landlord report any issues with the neighborhood kids, or accuse them of stealing signs. She's clearly playing the victim, amplifying every tiny detail, like the sign being made of metal.
Being a real Karen. Because, of course, now she done had to think about it for a while. And she done realized, man, I just panicked. But I think there'll be a jury because, of course, a lawyer is going to find a jury that can sympathize with what she got going on.
What actually happened that night?
So what happened tonight that led to the conclusion that...
Well, I'm like, kids, go home. So they go home, and then all of a sudden she comes out, and she is just banging on my door. I'm like, go away. I'm not dealing with you tonight. And then she started banging so hard, everything started shaking. And I'm like, you really need to leave. And she's, I'm going to fucking kill you. And she's just banging away. I'm like, and since she has actually harmed me, I'm like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. I'm like, I don't know what to do with her. And she banged so hard, it looked like my door was going to fly off. And I panicked. And I was like, oh my God, she's really going to kill me this time, And so I don't even actually remember picking up the gun. I just remember shooting.
Where do you keep the gun usually?
It's in my bedroom.
That's where you keep it? Like in a cabinet or something? Or just like...
It's just, I actually keep it in the trash can.
Okay.
Next to the bed.
Nobody would look in there probably, right?
And I didn't think about it. And I'm like, oh my God. And I just started panicking. I really feared for my life. I mean, honest to God, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm not supposed to be getting nervous or anything like this because I have an aneurysm on my left kidney artery. And so they're like, just you're supposed to stay calm, you're not supposed to do anything. And this woman just keeps attacking me. She's got the kids calling me. I go on, they're like, hey, Karen. I'm like, I haven't talked to her, great. Do not talk to me like I am one of your peers.
Mm. So they don't really have any respect.
No respect.
Yeah. So AJ, she came to your door.
Oh yeah.
And she was
pounding on it. I was like, what the hell? My cats went flying.
What was she saying? Was she saying anything?
You don't talk to my...
Now, you got to think about it. See, she's telling them the same thing that the kids are telling them. The kid said his friend's mom went over there because she was angry about his tablet, but she gave the tablet back. But I don't know if she knew that she gave the tablet back or if whatever it was, but whatever the kid went and told his mom, she went over there, you know, and started banging on the doors, banging on the windows, or banging on whatever. A lawyer is going to try to make it like, hey, this woman had the right to fear for her life, and she's in Florida.
Sons, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, you know? And
Now, nobody's going to say that they heard that because it seemed like everybody that was out there, they're on the side of the family. So, no, you ain't going to have no witnesses of that.
I was like in tears. I'm like shaking, and I'm like, oh my God. And I thought she had gone away, and then she starts banging again. I'm like, oh shit.
Lorincz claimed that she acted in self-defense after hearing banging on her door and someone yelling, quote, "I'm going to effing kill you." If only her life had truly flashed before her eyes, maybe she'd have remembered all the hateful things that she had done that could have triggered such a confrontation.
And then the boys are she tells us to F off and stuff. And she calls us an N-word.
So she lived right across the street, though?
No, she lives right.
She just been calling these kids all kind of shit. Just toxic as hell.
That's we play right here. We play right here. She's over there. And she coming on.
She doesn't want us right there, but it's a problem when we
get off my F4 property.
It ain't her property. We ain't worried about it.
Still, she insisted that she feared for her life. But based on what we know, that fear wasn't grounded in reality. It was driven by racial bias. According to a witness, she threw a roller skate at the children, prompting Ajike Owens to come confront her. Until that point, Lorincz
Hell yeah, I'm gonna come confront you. You throw a roller skate at my baby. Man, please. I see why that lady was mad as hell. You threw a roller skate at her child?
His behavior had been mostly verbal, once even stealing a child's iPad. But this was the first time that she had physically attacked a child, so Owens was understandably angry. But for Susan to claim self-defense in response, that takes serious justification, which she doesn't have.
Did she, like...
Yeah, I definitely don't blame that lady for going over there. You know, she should have called the police, though. Now, going over there was the emotional thing. That's what we want to do as black people. You know, we want to whoop some ass and all that. Go banging on the door. You know, bitch, come outside. I'm going to whoop your ass. You threw this at my child. You did this. Because she did have the iPad. And then when they gave the iPad back, she must have threw the rollerblade at him. Now the mama had to come over there and, you know, get with him.
Try to come inside?
She was trying as hard as she could.
What do you mean?
That door was moving. And I'm like, holy shit. You know,
like, did she try the door handle, or she just beating on it to try?
And she knew she had done did something wrong, so she knew why that lady was coming over there. If you know you done threw a damn rollerblade at this lady child, you know she coming over here to whoop your ass.
Trying to push it in, or what?
She was just, you know, just trying to push it in, trying to push it in, and I was like, oh my God.
Now, you had initially called, did you call 911, or did you use the emergency number when you called?
When the first time, because kids said, I'm going to kill you, and my friends kill you, I'm like, oh my God, you know, what the hell's going on now? You know, I'm like, I don't need this aggravation.
Okay. So you called, was it 911?
Yeah, I called 911.
Okay. And that was before Ajike came over? Okay. And the kid, okay, so we get, like, as the deputies are responding, the call taker's talking to you, they're putting information that you're telling them into the computer, which goes to us as we're going out there. So in that call notes, there's never any mention of you saying that they said that they're going to kill you. It was more or less that they're harassing you,
Oh no, I told the lady that they said they were going to kill me.
Let's revisit that 911 call to see what she really said.
I don't like the kids threatening me that they're going to beat me up, that they're going to get someone else to kill me. And this is just ridiculous.
Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
I locked my doors, badgering me and badgering me. I'm just sick of these children. Now that they're home from school, it's like, you know, craziness.
All right, do you want you to avoid that person and then keep your doors and windows locked? An officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. Do you want the officer to contact you?
Please, yes.
All right.
Because what's going to happen is his mom's going to go out and wait for the officer and run and say, oh my God, I was threatening her kid.
She told dispatchers that someone was going to bring others to kill her.
Imagine being able to build.
Now, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but just assuming that she is telling the truth, I got to understand, man, shit. You know, some motherfuckers be, you know, scared for their life. And as black people, we do say some crazy shit. I ain't gonna say we. I've seen some black people that say crazy shit.
And if the kids said that, they're kids. They might throw out threats and curse words, but to treat them...
Well, I don't know if she's talking about these kids for saying that they gonna bring somebody to kill her. I don't believe her. I don't even believe her. I thought she meant the adults.
That is a lethal threat? That's extreme. Now the detective is doing what he can, reshaping the narrative, trying to find anything concrete to back up her very loose self-defense claim. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting so far, do us a favor, hit like and subscribe and help us get to 1 million subscribers. Now, let's dive back in.
Because we talked to a lot of people that were out there at the time, and there was some statements given to us that you had taken a tablet or picked up a tablet that was on the ground.
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
That child, like the other day, he said to me, "I'm going to go tell my mom that you called me a slave." Like, what? He came over with a rake and he was pounding everything with the rake. I'm like, really? Seriously? And so I don't know what's going on with that child.
Mm-hmm.
So
and which child is that you're talking about?
It's on the video. If you give me my phone, I'll show you which child it is. I don't know by names.
Was it one of the older ones?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the deal with the roller skate? Because again, we talked to a lot of people who were outside and
They keep leaving all their toys around. The other day, I almost killed myself going out. I had an early morning doctor's appointment, and I didn't see the roller skate, and I almost killed myself. I'm like, guys, stop already. This is not your garbage yard. The kid's got his roller skates there, and I'm like, really, take your roller skates. And I threw the roller skates. I'm like, go fetch them. Just be enough. Because
did you throw it at them?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
No, I just.
What is the thing about the umbrella? You have an umbrella?
Okay, now we just got to take both of their stories into account. You got your damn roller skates over in this lady yard, and she like, go fetch them. Now, she ain't right for that. That's rude. But it's not illegal, and it wasn't no threat of trying to hurt the kids. She was just being an asshole, which she has the right to. Because respectfully, y'all can keep y'all shit out of my yard. I'm just being fair. This is a tragedy. It's so sad that people come to this level, but at the same time, we got to call everything down the middle. Be a good neighbor.
It was raining before, and it worked out, and it wasn't raining. I'm like, okay. So.
Okay. And you swung it at them or so, or one of them?
She definitely has some underlying to her.
I wasn't even close. I was still inside the vestibule. So
how can we explain that then with people saying, like multiple people that weren't like talking to each other, that if they were saying that's what they saw?
I don't know. Maybe I did step out and I'm like, guys, go away, but I would never touch them.
Okay. Maybe like swat at them with it, but not.
Exactly.
Okay.
If I did it.
I bet you did swing that umbrella. Yeah, you came out there swinging that umbrella now. I don't believe the skate thing, but the umbrella, I do believe you came out there swatting at folks.
It was probably because I was just so, like, come on.
But I know, at least if you did, but is that what happened? I mean, we got to kind of get specific about this because it's a big deal.
I understand.
Someone's dead.
Jesus Christ.
So that's why I say it's important to be specific and honest about everything. And I know from what it sounds like, I talked to several people out there, and it seems like this has been an ongoing thing where the harassment continues and just being obnoxious and don't have respect for their neighbors and just doing whatever they want, and it builds and it builds and it builds until you can't take it anymore. And unfortunately, it's led to this event.
It was only because she was pounding at my door, and I honest to God thought she was going to come in.
Okay. So we have over in our communication center, they're putting together, because all the calls that come into 911 are audio recorded, and there were several people even before. So there's open lines, we're recording and getting audio of exactly what's being said, not to mention if your camera's captured anything, okay? So that's why I'm like asking you before we go through that, and if something is different than what you're telling me, we need to clear that up now, because if it, you know what I mean, if the evidence shows something different than what you're saying, it doesn't look good. And I want to be open and honest with you.
I just know that she was pounding and pounding on the door and scaring the shit out of me.
Okay. Yeah. But is there any reason why, if we review that evidence, she wasn't saying, I'm going to kill you?
That's what I heard.
Okay.
I mean, that's
what you heard. Uh-huh. She didn't say nothing about she going to kill you. She probably said she going to whip your ass. But in your head, you heard she was going to kill you.
But I honestly got heard, you know, it's just what I heard.
Did you ever look out the door to see? I know you said you kind of recognized her voice. So.
I never looked out the door.
Okay.
She admitted that she never looked out the door. She just heard pounding and fired. That alone weakens her case. If she was truly in danger, she should have at least confirmed the threat first. The very least that she can do now is demonstrate her stance when the shot was fired.
Where were you standing when you shot the gun? And you said you shot the gun through the door?
Yeah, through the door. I just panicked. It was probably at the kitchen table somewhere.
Okay, by the kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
And how many times did you shoot the gun?
Once.
Just once?
Damn. She was so scared, she just shot through the damn door. She didn't look out the window or nothing like that. And that's going to be her case.
My gun is it?
It's a Remington 380.
And after you fired the round, what did you do?
She said, ow, and I'm like, oh my God, I hit her. And it just, you know, clicked, I hit her. Oh, like, Jesus Christ. And I thought I just, you know, nicked something.
Mm-hmm.
I never ever.
And what did you go out there?
No.
You didn't go out there?
No.
Did you call 911 back?
Yes, I did call 911.
Okay. And what did you say?
And I said, she was pounding on my door and I shot my gun. I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Okay.
You know, and she was threatening me and she was saying, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. So.
There's always two sides, right? Mm-hmm. And when there's the truth is somewhere usually lying in the middle somewhere. And I'm not trying to discredit what you're telling me, and I understand your concerns about, you know, this is your area. You want to be able to be relaxed and not have to worry about all this. But again, when we review all the evidence, if it's going against what you're saying, and I know you say you heard this, but up front you said that's what she said. But I mean, that it's very important to be detailed and specific and honest, because again, if the evidence doesn't match up with what you're saying, then when we take this and show this to you know, a prosecutor who ultimately makes decisions about whether this was a justified event or not, if you're not being completely honest now, it doesn't look good, you know what I mean?
While Lorincz continues to claim innocence, calmly and without an ounce of remorse, detectives turn to 3D modeling to break down what really happened. Here's a 2D layout of Lorintz's unit, a small lounge and an attached open kitchen. The screen line shows the bullet trajectory based on ballistics, fired downward and aimed at the gate. Based on her testimony and build, Lorincz would have been standing here. Owens, meanwhile, was outside the door, knocking. If Lorincz truly feared for her life, she would have fired closer to the door, or somewhere else to scare, not kill. Her stance suggests that she aimed to hit, not to warn. This all supports one conclusion. She didn't act in self-defense, she acted on impulse. There were countless ways to de-escalate the situation, countless chances to confirm if there was real danger. But instead, she chose to shoot. Now, after weighing every possibility, the detective is ready to prove to her that she had other options. She just didn't take them.
Is it feasible to say that this is just got to a boiling point for you, that you couldn't take it anymore? And because again, if this stuff happened in the past, I get it, but we're talking about a specific event tonight where she didn't make it a point that she was trying to come in. She was trying to get your attention to say, apparently, to stop throwing things at her kids. Whether you actually, I know, listen, kids can lie, I get it. And I'm just saying, whether that actually happened or not, that's what she believed, because that's what she was told by one of her sons. So she was coming over there to, I mean, does that ring a bell of her telling you not to be throwing things? No? What specific words do you recall that she said?
I just remember her saying, don't talk to my sons that way, and I'm going to fucking kill you. I mean, that's what I heard. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Or, I mean, basically I'm asking you, what were you aiming at, and what were you intending to do when you fired that gun?
I was just fearful of my life. And I was just like, go away, go away. That's all I could think was just get out of the situation, you know, just go away already.
One thing that I think my partner was trying to get at, and I don't know that I actually heard an answer to the question, when you're inside the house and she's on the other side of a door that you can't see through and she's pounding on the door, you make the conscious decision to aim your gun at the door and fire one round, right? Just one round?
Yes.
Fire one round. Were you trying to hit her, or were you trying to scare her off? Were you trying to make a loud noise to say like, hey, I got a fucking gun, get away from my door? Or were you thinking like... I
was never intending to hit her. I just thought, I thought I hit really high, you know, it was just like, kind of, you know, it's the first time I ever really used it, where I was, you know, like...
Not on paper target.
Exactly. I was like, oh my God. So I was shaking. I mean, I was just so distraught at that point in time. I'm like, oh my God, she's really going to come to my house. And I was just like, all I could think is go away, go away, go away, go away.
Did you mean to, were you aiming for the door?
I just fired the gun because all I could think of is I felt like I was in mortal danger. I mean, it's just how I felt.
And what made you, I mean, I know someone's banging on the door, you feel like they could get in, but at that point where nobody had reached or been able to get through that secure door, what made you feel like that was the time that you needed to do that?
I usually have a chair propped up against the door at night.
Okay.
And I didn't have the chair up there, and I didn't have the chain on the door either. So just the one lock was locked. And I'm like, oh shit, you know, of all the times that I never.
But before you decided to pull that trigger, you didn't think to try to put the.
I wasn't going near the door because she was actually physically moving the door. You know, like you could see the door moving. I'm like, oh dear God.
So the thing is, and again, I can 100% sympathize with being fed up with that kind of harassment and that kind of disrespect. But also someone lost their life last night, right? And then she has children, and as much of a pain in the butt that they can be, they're not gonna have a mother now.
Okay? I understand that. That makes me sick.
And that is, as a parent, I think it's like the ultimate reason that we need complete honesty. And I think what really your intentions were maybe not to kill her, but I think you would just reach that level that we've all got to where we can really make a bad decision where it builds up over time and you can't take it anymore. And I think that you shot at her because you were fed up and you were over it.
No.
Is that?
No? I absolutely feared for my life.
So this
was an absolute, it's either me or her. I mean, it's just like, I'm like, holy shit.
But did you see her with a gun or another weapon or anything like that?
I don't know what she had on the outside. You know, when my lights were off, you know, so she came up, it was dark out. And I'm like, great, now she's pounding on my door. Now she's scaring the crap out of me. You know, now my door's moving and I didn't have it properly secured. And the next thing I thought she was gonna be in my house, killing me. I mean, that's honest to God what I felt. You know, it's not like, you know, I'm fed up or anything. This was a real fear.
But when we first started talking, you said you made it very clear to the 911 call taker that she was threatening to kill you.
Yes, absolutely.
And if that's not on the recording, is there any reason why that's not on the recording?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I said it. So.
Are you just pretty sure she said it as well? That she was
no, absolutely, she said it.
Okay.
She was absolutely, you know.
So the way that I see it is kind of like this. You have two things that you are looking at when you're in your position. You have this fear, this imminent fear of great bodily harm, death, serious injury, right? Imminent fear. Or you have, I'm in my apartment, I'm scared as shit, and I'm trying to scare someone off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you understand what the difference between those are?
No, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand, do you have this imminent fear that you're about to die? Or do you have this, I'm afraid of what's going to happen if this person doesn't go away? Does that make sense?
No, I felt like I was in imminent danger.
Okay. How would you define imminent danger? I just want to make sure that you understand, because that's what the actual
imminent
law...
danger, let's say someone coming at you, a nice 4-ton truck, you know, straight at you, and, you know, they're swerving with you when you're trying to run away.
Okay. So, someone coming at you and you're this close to danger. Okay.
Now, the first time that you called 911, tonight or last night, at what point did you disconnect from the call? You called about basically the kids were in your area and you didn't want them there.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did you disconnect with them?
They hung up with me. They said someone's on the way to keep your doors and windows locked, and I said okay.
But Ajike wasn't there at that point?
No, she was not.
Okay. How long after you disconnected with them did she come over there, do you think?
I honestly thought it was you guys, someone banging on the door like that, because it felt, you know, like really heavy bang bang, you know, time doing it, and I was like, okay. And there's been a shock, and I'm like, what the hell? And she started screaming, and then, you know, it was just weird because I just thought she is just so angry, you know, and she's just ranting and pounding, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, from the information I got, she was angry and pounding because she believed that you had either struck or attempted to strike one of her kids with an umbrella and threw roller skates. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, again, I know how kids can be, they're not always very truthful about things. But I didn't have any information provided me out there. And of course, we're still going through evidence, and that's an ongoing thing. But nothing that says that she threatened to kill you or that was doing anything more than trying to get you to come to the door. That she wanted you to open the door.
Why would I open my door to this woman? When she has thrown things at me, when she has followed me a foot behind me, like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
I mean, she's literally come up, we had words about 2 months ago, and I walked away, I said, all right, whatever. And, I said, I'm sorry, just because I wanted to diffuse it, de-escalate everything. I'm walking away, and she's literally walking 1 foot behind me, like she was, I said, oh my God, she's going to pound me into the ground.
So, yeah, I mean, that's my question, though, is if she wasn't trying to come in, she's just trying to get, and again, I wouldn't come to the door either. If you're baiting on my door, wanting to cause something, I'm not answering it. But that's different than trying to bust the door down.
To me, she was.
And you said that the door's already broken, so
yes.
How hard would it have been for her? Because she's kind of a big girl, right? How hard would it have been for her to break that door knowing your own? You know your door better than I do, but if it's already.
Well, we did put the extra long deadbolt in and everything. I did have the deadbolt on, so I didn't know how long the door was going to hold.
And that's why I'm asking this, because at first it's broken and now it's super secure with an extra long deadbolt.
No, I'm just saying that we did put but if you look at it, everything's crumbling. I mean, if you look at the door, things are crumbling. I'm like, oh my God, my landlord is 76 years old. And he jerry-rigged it, literally jerry-rigged it. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's not, I don't feel secure. Every night I stick a chair under that door to keep, because I feel like someone's going to break it in.
When did you install the new deadbolt, or he did that? Someone else did it?
Yeah, Charles did it.
Okay. How long ago was that?
He just.
Every month, this Airbnb.
Charles did it. Y'all sound like y'all know each other. The hell?
I did it a few months ago.
And what was the reason for that?
She had pounded on the door once before and found out everything I had fixed previously. She had cracked apart. But like I said, it's not.
What did she pound on the door for last time? What happened with that?
I think I had called her kid an idiot, or something like that. And like you.
Nah, they're definitely gonna use this in court. There's been times where old girl done came to her house before, pounding on her door. You can't be scaring up these old white folks. They don't play that shit.
See the signs. Stop coming over here. He's like, I can do anything I want. I can just go in. And I'm like, oh my God. It's just.
And what did she do that time? She beat on the door?
She beat on the door and like go away.
Did you call the police then?
I believe I called the police, and this when she heard me calling the police, then she went away.
She went away. What was she trying to get you? Was she that?
I have no idea. I have no idea what this woman is thinking. I mean, to me, she's just terrifying. At this point in time, I just thought she's not mentally stable, and every time something happens, oh, it's my children, they're 100% little angels, and of course, you're demonized. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
But was she trying to get in that time, or was she just beating on the door and ranting and raving about you calling her son an idiot?
I think she was ranting and raving about me calling him an idiot.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, whatever, go away, you bother me.
Okay.
But at that point in time, I had all the locks on, I had the chair up,
Now she says that this has happened before, but the difference was that this time she had locked her doors. But real self-defense requires knowing your threat, and that starts by seeing it, not blindly pulling the trigger. Susan Lorincz was charged with manslaughter with a firearm, culpable negligence, battery, and 2 counts of assault. Her entire defense centered on Florida's Stand Your Ground law, which
I told you,
which allows the use of deadly force in perceived danger. But that defense failed. Why? Because she never verified a threat. She didn't assess danger, she assumed it, and she acted on impulse. In November of 2024, Susan Lorincz was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
That'll teach you. That will teach you. Don't cry now. Do not cry now. You cannot just kill people because they got some badass kids. Those kids got to go a lifetime without, their loved one, their mother, and yeah, those some badass kids. But those are times where you could have called the police. You could have, which you already kept calling the police, but I don't even know what I could have told her to do. To be honest, I'm trying to think of something I could have said. Hey, you could do this. I know I could tell you not to shoot through your damn door, but if the lady's banging on your door, you probably should have called the police while she was banging on your door. Yeah, you should have called the police while she was banging on your door, in my opinion. Yeah, she definitely was harassing the kids, but you don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure they was harassing each other. It's always a two-way street, you know. Like, kids don't be trying to harass you, but the motherfuckers will be too loud, and everybody don't know how to deal with, you know, kids in the neighborhood being kids. And you know, some older folks just don't know how to deal with kids, period. And it doesn't make it right that they start yelling and cussing at the kids and all that, you know. And definitely you don't want the kids goddamn acting up and being disrespectful, and you definitely don't want parents justifying when your kids are acting up or being disrespectful. So there's a little blame to go all the way around, but you know, you gotta, you know, you will hope that people just learn how to act mature and get along and share the neighborhood like they supposed to. Yeah, shit mad 'cause they loud and black. You're right about that shit. But like I say, I think most of the time it's just because kids are loud. You know what I mean? Whether they black, white, purple, green, or whatever. If you stay in a nice neighborhood, or it ain't even got to be nice. When kids just get in front of your damn house and just get all loud when you stay in apartment buildings and all that, man, that shit be so aggravating. I remember when I stayed in an apartment building, we used to have kids that'd get in front of my house and fucking go to playing and yelling and cussing and all that stuff like that. You might be trying to sleep, or you might be on the phone. Like she said, she's an insurance salesman, so she probably trying to do business and stuff, and you hear the kids in the background or whatever. But like I said, that's always a way to handle things, man. And we just seen situations where people just did not handle the things the right way. People throwing bricks through other people's windows, and then the lady spraying mace, and then now it done went so far as somebody will actually pull a trigger. So these people who are afraid for their lives when you move into their neighborhood and you don't, you know, and you aggravate the shit out of them, you don't know what it is that they willing to do to, you know, get rid of your ass or try to get rid of you. Now, sometimes it bounced back on them like it did these people when they went to jail. But nobody wins in these type of situations. But anyway, man, glad I can have a little reaction time with y'all, have a little fun with y'all or whatever. For the people who watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate everybody who pulled up and enjoyed the live stream with me. Happy rest of y'all night. Y'all have a good week. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, share the content. I'm about to get out y'all area. Salute to all my mods. Salute Mika, 421 TV, Lovelace. Salute the Iceberg, Helima, J Money, what's good? Teran, salute to you, brother. FBA is deeper, salute. G Money, G Mama Body, salute to you. Steady grinding, I appreciate you, my boy. Monin Mo, salute to you, I appreciate you. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through and spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. I ain't gonna hold y'all a little too long. I want to watch the rest of this game, so y'all have a good night out your area. Salute.